Class 5 Computer Chapter 4 Advanced Features of Word Processor 2 Part 6. Topics for today are inserting cover page, recap, exercise A and B given on page number 50. Dear children, with this video we will be completing our chapter number 4 and we'll do the exercise and thereafter we will continue our revision work. So children, any doubt in any of these concepts you find, please write it somewhere in your diary or copy and ask me during our online class. So let's start our today's topic, inserting cover page. As you all know, like a book has got cover page, same way the document that we create in MS Word, we can create a cover page for that also. So there are to create cover page, the cover page is the first page, cover page, and it has to be very designed properly so that it looks nice, it looks attractive. So Word 2016 provides a gallery of pre-designed cover pages. So in this Word 2016 there is a gallery, like you keep your story of photographs in your gallery, same way there is a gallery of pre-designed cover pages. Already designed cover pages are kept there, sample ones. You can add them to your document. So how do we do that? We need to go to the insert tab. So we go, the figure 4.14 below is given here, just see. In this you have to first click on the insert tab, then you will find the number of groups here, and in this group you are going to go to pages group and then select the cover page. As you can see here, the red line border, red border formed here in this icon. This icon is the insert cover page icon, cover page button. You click on it and then you will find there are many cover pages here. See the images, the A4 sized images here you see, these are the cover pages which are built in, already stored in your computer. And if you want to, if you don't like these and you want more varieties of cover pages, then you can go to click on more cover page from office.com. Office.com is the website of this MS Office, where you can go and download your cover pages. Then remove current cover page means if you have already set a cover page and you don't want that, then for that you have this option of remove current cover page, right children? So this is how you will be inserting your cover page. The selected cover page will be applied to the document once you select it, and you can replace the text also once you have selected it. Because it is a pre-designed, it's designed by the computer, you can design your own cover page by replacing, changing the text with your own text by clicking on the area of the cover page that is to be selected, such as title, subtitle, etc. Title means the main heading and the subheading. All this can be changed with the help of selecting on the area where the heading is written on the cover page. So this is how we insert cover page. Now let's quickly recap what we learned so far. When you are working, number one, when you are working with larger documents, Word provides the facility to search your document using the find feature and change words and phrases using replace option. So you remember children, we learnt about finding the text and replacing the text, how this find option and replace option makes our working in the editing work in the document, in the larger documents where you have like more than 100 pages or 50 pages, it makes our work very easy for replacing, finding and replacing letters, words and phrases. Then the next point is the shapes is a drawing feature that helps you to draw various shapes like stars, banners, callouts, connectors, etc. Then yes, we learned about the shapes feature. Third point, to maintain the height and width ratio of a shape, hold down the shift key while you drag the shape. So this is the function which you can perform with the help of your keyboard. Instead of going to different options, different places on the computer, you can do it with your mouse and keyboard. So if you want to maintain some height and width ratio of a shape, we have to hold down the shift key when we are dragging the shape. This is a tip which you can follow when you are doing this formatting. Then the word art feature, another feature like shapes feature we learned, there is another feature called word art feature that allows you to create special text effects. When you type something, that typed text can be given some effects, and that effect is given through this word art feature. Then we learnt about the text box. It's a placeholder where you can enter text box, because with this text box we can make borders, and it makes the document attractive and makes it it catches the attention of the reader. So we can use these text boxes. Then we have watermark. Watermark is a dim or faded impression of an image or a text on a paper. It is just like, for example, if you see something here in the type picture, behind this picture a faded, a light shaded something you type or your picture is kept, that is called the watermark. Then, to improve the appearance and legibility of the text, we can add variety of borders and shading effects to the paragraph and the entire page. So like this, you see that something is typed and there is a background color behind it, like slightly shaded. This kind of work is called the shading work. And if I want to give a border line to this, right now there is no border line to this picture, but if I want to give the border line to this picture, that is possible through this borders and shading. So this is what we learned in this chapter, children. Now we are going to do exercise A given on page number 50. So what is this? Let's read. It's a fill in the blanks exercise. So the first question is, the dash key is used to maintain the height and width of a shape. Which key you can use to maintain the height and the width? The ratio of the height and the width, that is shift key, right? The next question is, the hint is given in the hint box. You read it and answer these questions. So number 2 is, adding dash to a document helps you to illustrate the information in a better way, right? So which option is that? pictures, adding pictures. When we put some pictures to our document, it makes it very illustrative, very easy to understand and easy to explain. Now, then the next one is question number 3. Lines, basic shapes and block arrows are the options of dash button. These are available in the shapes button. Number 4. The dash feature is used to create special text effects. Text effects feature is given by which option? Word art option. Then number 5. A dash is a placeholder where text can be entered. Means it's a placeholder, like a box kind of a thing where you can type your words, letters or text. That is why it's called a text box. Like I have used to write these answers in a text box. All these answers you see in this colored words are written, typed through using a text box. I have not used the borders of this text box. That's why there is no text box borders are seen here. Now, the next exercise is a true or false exercise. Question number 1. The replace button replaces all the searched text with the new text at once. No, this is false because we have the another option of replace all. When we do that replace all, then only it replaces all the searched text with the new text with one click. So this statement is false. Number 2, the shift key is used to cancel the search. This is also false. We press the escape key. Number 3, the picture option is present on the home tab. This is also false. It is present in the insert tab. Number 4, you can insert text in a shape. You cannot insert the question is you cannot insert text in a shape. That is false. We can insert text in a shape. There is an option for add text. When we click on that, we can type letters into the shape. Then question number 5. Watermark is a faded impression of an image which is placed behind the text of a document. Yes, this is true. Number 6. The borders and shading button is present on the layout tab. No, this is false. Borders and shading button is present on the home tab. We have to press the home tab, paragraphs group, and we have to press the borders button, right? With this we have completed 2 exercises of this chapter and explanation of the chapter also. So children, do this in your copy neatly, these 2 exercises, and read the chapter as many number of times because the questions may be framed anywhere from the framed from the topics anywhere in the chapter. So read each and every paragraph, every sentence of this chapter. That's all for today, children. Take care.